Hello everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning wherever you are. Happy patch 7.1. It's been a while since like streamed. I'm kind of like low-key studying for my exam this coming Friday and working, so yeah, I haven't been streaming lately, but once that's over and hopefully I'll pass, I'll be streaming more again. Shoot, I was gonna say first. Hello Ninja, hi Alyssa. But yeah, playing some Final Fantasy patch day, new main story quest. Let's have some fun. Yeah. Galaxa, thank you, thank you. Okay, royal invitation. Again with these names, I don't know how to say this. It is a pleasure as always, Zipsy. Have you been able to relax lately? Thumbs up. Not really, but okay. Wonderful. As busy as you've been, with the rite of succession among other things, you deserve an opportunity to experience Tulial at a more leisurely pace. Sampling the tacos at Zibliav, PA is one such way to do so. They're made with a traditional way and landed with fillings, and are absolutely sublime. I know. Who says no to tacos? Tacos. If you have an empty stomach, the owner, Rook Evu, will look after you. Oh, okay. Are we having tacos now? Taco Tuesday? Just realized it's Tuesday. Good luck on the exam. I just finished an anatomy exam last week, got the highest score in the class, and I was able to catch up in Genshin Exploration right after. Nice! Nice! It's always good. But I'm glad you passed, and you got the highest score! That's really good. Alright, remember how to go here again? Yeah, it's the marketplace. Man, maybe I should have made tacos for dinner. I mean, technically I do have, like, ground beef still there. I technically could make... I mean, I don't have, like, the tacos, but I have, like, the flour tortillas, so technically I can make some taco meat. Well, isn't Zipsy alone today, are you? Yeah, give me some tacos. I see. If you have a hankering for tacos, they're on the house. Consider it as a token for gratitude for your help tracking down those treasures. Go ahead and find a table. I'll bring you to your meal as soon as it's ready. Oh! Is it because of the role quest that I did? I was able... with that extra dialogue. Huh. SoCal tacos are the best? Oh, you're from Cali? I mean, I can't, you know... I'm sure they're, like, really good, those are some good tacos. You still love tacos, I hope. You ate so many when you turned 5. You can barely move afterwards. Remember that? Huh? No, not really. That was 30 years ago for me. Also, how was the music, by the way? Is it okay? Right, sorry, it's still strange for me too. Just the other day you were a little boy, clinging to your mother's skirt as you set off for Isolani. And now you're a grown man, with a face full of hair. Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We're still family, and you can always rely on me. Oh, he's from Solution 9, when it, like... in the dome. Or lying. That feels like it's the only thing I'm doing right now. On you and everyone else. Can't even start a fire without assistance at my new job. Back in Alexandria, we had Electrope. If I needed fire, all I had to do was press a button. Everything was at our fingertips. But here, I'm helpless. A culinarian who can't even light the stove. The way the others in the kitchen stared at me. Gods, I never felt so embarrassed. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been told the tales, but it seems like life is really different within the dome. My wife and children. I was thinking that I'd join me once things had settled. But at this rate... I see you send for them. If they're your family, they're mine too. I'll do whatever's necessary to make it work. Oh, sweet. Oh! Oklamat, hello! I didn't mean to overhear, but it seems you're having trouble readjusting to the life in Toyal. Val Oklamat? To aid folk like yourself, you establish a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. It isn't easy being back, I know, but I'm hopeful that they can make things easier. That's exactly what I need. I'll definitely seek this group out, and I'll bring my family with me. Thank you! Oh, look who it is! I was just about to go and find you, Zipsy. You don't mind the company, I hope. I could use a bite to eat myself. Hey, let's eat tacos together, look! Yeah, it's a 3-hour difference. Yeah, you're on the East Coast. Ah, the tacos are never disappoint. So, what have you been up to lately? Oh my god. I've been exploring Toral with my trusty alpaca. I've been catching up on sleep. That's a mood. I've been helping out around Machu Meki. I've been working to recover some stolen artifacts. Been making a name for myself at the Arcadium. How about... I mean, I've been doing this most because I've been doing Savage. But I kind of want to do the second one because honestly, me, I guess the Arcadian. You're fighting an arena in Alexandria? By facing off against tough opponents, I wager you honed your skills even further. As for myself, I'm being kept busy with the duties at the palace. But whenever I find a moment, I like to walk the streets and talk to people. That way I can better understand the problems they have and share them with Kona to figure out solutions. I was on such a walk just now, and as I mentioned, I was hoping to find you. Kona and I have something we want to discuss with you. As Dawn servants, do you have time to come to the palace? Sure. Great, I'll go on ahead. Please come and join us once you're finished here. Okay. Alright. Where was that again? Chunza? I'll be honest, I don't understand, I really don't know how they pronounce the names here in this nation. But I'll try my best. Chunza. Knocking up the stairs here. Oh, there she is. It seems Kona has gone somewhere. Sorry. Oh, he's gone? Mr. Zipsy, it is always an honor. Val Kona has stepped away to attend a pressing matter, but he should join you before long. Okay. Voiced? Hold on. Oh, wait, it's already there. I forgot that I had made the settings. Let me hide this. Oh, it's not voiced! Oh, fudge. Balcona summoned us. Though, truth be told, Alphonite and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. He asked us to share our knowledge of the Hanish culture, you see, in hopes of furthering strengthening your alliance. We were of course happy to oblige him. Prowl and I were likewise summoned. Otherwise, we've been carrying on with our work, compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on this investigation 20 years ago. With our report, we shall finish what he started. Okay. Lest you wonder, Thancred and Urianger have left to resume their tour of Toral. Y'shtola, meanwhile, is back to researching cross-rift travel. She was here just a few days ago to get Kona's permission to investigate living memory. By the way, she mentioned wanting to take a look at the key in your keeping at some point. Okay. If the look she had in your eyes was any indication, I suggest you brace yourself for when she comes calling. You'd like to be stuck with her for a while. Oh, with Y'shtola? As for Sinian, we know neither where he is nor what is he doing. Some things never change. Yeah, he'll pop up somewhere. Oh, there's Kona. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. So, what can we do for you? Hopefully present company is enough for whatever it is you need. Oh. The matter of which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. A state funeral will be soon held in Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen Sphene. King GloomyYuki and his administration have invited us to attend. While certain issues remain unresolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Yusilani, I see no reason not to attend. For generations, the Alexandrians lived without even the awareness of death. I wouldn't have expected them to have a funeral right still. Apparently the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were conducted in Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal that the Queen be thus honored. Leave it to that lot to think of such things. The people of Alexandria no longer forgot the departed. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friends wanted to do something for them. Though Sphene was but a simulacrum, oh my god. Simulacrum, she was nonetheless a pillar for her people. The pain of her passing must run deep. Indeed, a funeral will give Alexandrians the chance to come together to express their grief, that they might overcome it. I wasn't sure at first, but I decided to go, not only to be there for GloomyYuki, but to put this chapter behind us. That I requested your presence was none other than to see if you wished to attend the funeral. You knew Sphene as well, after all. I think I should go too. Sometimes I wonder if there wasn't another way. That would be inappropriate. Wait, why? Why would it be inappropriate? I think I should go. It's only fair, right? Because you consider yourself responsible for her demise, I take it. But that's not a burden you bear alone. Oh, is that why? I said that? Here's my idea. As Val, I'll attend the funeral as a representative of Tulial. Meanwhile, you can go in a personal capacity and watch over the people as they mourn. I feel the rest of us should go too. Regardless of the reason, the fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. It's only right that we remember who Sphene was, to her people and to others. So let us stand with you. Then it's decided. Let's head to Solution 9 and look for GloomyYuki in the back room. Okay. Oh, okay, I was like, was something happening? Oh, this is just a patch, something ominous is happening. This is the patch title. Hey, Gona, what's up? So I would too ideally attend the funeral. Given the circumstances, I would think it best that Lamanchi represents us. Besides, I need to be on hand to oversee the city's repairs, which is taking longer than expected. When the work is complete, we will finally look into installing new thrones. But to have Father's throne here still makes me feel he is close by. I'm quite happy for it to remain for a while. Yeah, I know it's destroyed, but the memories. I guess we go to Solution 9, yes. Oh, let me cover my cha too. Where was it again? True View? Or Neon Stein? Or Steam? I was about to tell you that? Wait, what? Huh? Tell me what? Glad to see the invitation reached you. As you have heard, we were able to find data of the forgotten funeral customs amidst old records. It appears to be preserved by those who rued the loss of culture due to the proliferation of regulators. We're grateful for their foresight. I was about to tell you, oh yeah, cover the chat, yeah. I try to, for cutscenes, I'm gonna try and, like, get rid of it so it's not in the way of the cutscene. So, but I have to try to remember to keep turning it on and off, so. Ah, you came for the funeral. Of course, I'm the only one who will officially take part, though. The others will watch over the proceedings. So how have you been? It's been a while since my last visit. I'm good. Shiel is always teaching me new things. Recently, I've learned about the Everkey system and mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly. Studious as always, I see. By way of a treat, I brought you got you a chocolate. It's kind of a cake. I think you'll like it. Thank you, Lamanchi. And thank you for coming. I've never been to a funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here. Out of curiosity, what's the custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. It's much the same here according to the records. Flowers will be distributed to all the attendees. Considering that all worlds used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may well share the same ancient origin. Fascinating, wouldn't you say? I mean, you always want to give, like, you know, flowers to ones who's departed from the world, you know? Especially at funerals. Or, like, you know, if you're visiting their gravestone, you always give flowers, you know? Just the proper thing to do. Yes, that one. It's a relief to see GloomyYuki is doing well. He's been through too much for one so young. For the people to take it on themselves to organize to hold the funeral, it speaks to their enduring love for Sphene. Oh, no, Cryle. From a group that plotted to undermine a tyrant king from the shadows to one that aids their fellow citizens in the open, Oblivion has come a long way. Papa always said he didn't want a somber funeral, so we celebrated his life together with our victory. I'm sure he would have loved it. I like to think he's watching us from the worlds beyond, filling his cup every time we filled our own. Although I've been in the background before, there was no time to see the sights. I should like to take a closer look at the equipment. While we proposed the funeral, the royal administration took on the brunt of the planning. One of the member can better explain what the ceremony will entail. And this game came out in 2010 and only updated 7.1. Yeah! This is a really old game. Came out a while ago. It's gotten much better over the years, so I think it's almost like... I think it's been there... I think 10 years already? Or... no. Has it been 10 years? I think they just had their 10-year anniversary, right? Or am I going crazy? Okay. But yeah. This is also like their recent expansion, Dawn Trail. There's previous expansions. There's so the Realm Reborn is like the base game. The first expansion is Heavensward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker. Yeah, so there's a lot. But the story is very good. The flowers are being handed out to Praxis Park. I think I'm heading out over there now. I'll join you. There's a man I would like to speak with, Gaussen. He was apparently Sven's aide, and the one who sent us the invitation. Come on, let's go. Wait, Gaussen? Have you met the guy before? Mm-mm-mm. 2 years between expansions? I don't really know. I thought it was always been a year between expansions, but it could be 2 years. I don't really know. I don't keep track. Oklamat's attendance will surely help strengthen the relations between the two nations. I get the strong impression that both Tulial and Alexandria wish to put this tragic past behind them. It makes sense that Sven's had a loyal aide such as Gaussen, given how much time she dedicated to walking among her people. Judging from all activity, I presume the funeral will be held here. While Apira's souls are still being issued, supply must be limited now that they're no longer being harvested. The grim faces in the queue tell all the tale. Here he is, Gaussen. Hello. Why, you're... I'm Val Oklamat of Tulial. Thank you for extending us an invitation to Queen Sven's funeral. Your honor, truly. I had seen you before from a distance, but never had the pleasure. I am Gaussen, former chief aide to the Queen. Since her passing, I have been responsible for administrating affairs of the state. Can we get our flowers here? Yes, your majesty. The flowers are being handed out at a counter yonder, alongside the regulators. What? You need to wear regulators for the funeral? Ah, rest assured, they are not a requirement. We are aware your people do not use them. You see, people in Alexandria of old wore tokens of mourning upon their persons when attending funerals. As such tokens were black, it was suggested that we might wear regulators painted the same color. We've yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're distributing them as we are able. See. Yet, regulator or no, the important thing is that we remember Queen Sven. Remember her kindness and her kindness as you make an offering of your flower. I will. The proceedings will soon begin in this plaza. Please take your place once you have your flower. Okay. Wait, that's Queen Sween right there in that image.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands. Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliolal. It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Sphene brought us together. Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better, for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we must. We will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow. Would that I could find solace in my own words.
Oh, now we're putting the flowers on the altar. Oh.
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud? She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
I miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
Oh, poor boy.
What will happen indeed? Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene. How are we to go on without her?
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolo. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokui. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sphene, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
But we still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your queen however you see fit.
This is
As
troubling.
expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help. What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead?
Oh.
I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's the same with Queen Sphene. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad. But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad.
Where is your mother, by the way? She's still
I want
alive?
to remember my father, but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
I don't think.
Guloja.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
Seeing that child reminded me of myself, of how hard it was for me to accept that grandfather was gone. But that sadness is what gave me strength to come this far, and I would never choose to forget it. Never. I hope the altar can provide comfort to those who need it. Simply leaving Alexandria won't solve all their problems. I fear the problem runs deeper than that. This seems to be a good place to continue our conversation. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up. No, it's okay. Hey, Golja, do you really know nothing at all about your mother? Shell searched for the system for information on residents, but the only Mamolja she found listed were my father and me. Even if she died and was erased from people's memories, she should have been there, but she wasn't. Well, that you're here means she was here too, inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it. Perhaps you should try looking again? Do you want to know your mother? Sure he does. I think so. Even if it makes me feel sad, I want to know her. So I want to try looking again. If I don't find anything this time, I'll give up. Oh, I see. Well, if that's what you want. Then I'll help you. I like to help as well, and I believe I speak for the others too. But I can't bother you with this. You already came for the funeral. We came here not only for the funeral, but to see whether all is well in Alexandria. We're not about to leave just yet. Besides, in seeking to learn about your mother, we're bound to learn about your father as well. By retracing the steps of this man who kept his own counsel, you may gain knowledge that can serve the people of Alexandria. Alright, thank you everyone. Assuming neither memories nor records of Golja's mother remain, you must cast as wide as a net as possible. I suggest we split into groups. Zipsy, if you can make inquiries outside the outskirts, the rest of us will do the same in Solution 9. Okay. The outskirts, you say? Sorry, but I never heard of a Wolja woman living in these parts, much less one connected to Zerolja. You might have better luck talking to people over at Tanwadwa settlement in the north of Everkeep, in a place called Uewatwa. The resilient son won their loyalty when he saved them from some crisis or another, or so the story goes. If I remember correctly, their chief's name was Peniloka. Alright, your exchange with the middle-aged Tanwadwa has taught you about Zerolja's devoted. A Molja woman? Their people have never been a common sight around here. Why, the last time I saw one would have been before the dome came down over our heads. She was one in charge of Landsguard and was dispatched here. I assumed they all returned to Tolyel after the mission. But if any remained, I suppose they could have been trapped in here with the rest of us. Your exchange with the chatty Sutona taught you about a Molja woman. Huh. I see. Okay, last person should be around here somewhere. There we go. You're looking for a Mamulja woman? Oh, Bolulja's mother. Can't help you there, I'm afraid. I only know a little about Zoalja, and then only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cut us off the outside world, a Troll of Vidral had appeared and it was terrorizing the region. In response, Zoalja assembled a party of warriors. With them confronted and felled the beast. It was interesting to hear the king's feat in the past. Okay. Well, we only know one thing about a Mamulja woman. What are we gonna now? Oh, I just go to the shale in the back rooms. Okay. Oh, my chat. I keep forgetting to hide it after cutscene. Whoops. Good thing nobody was saying anything. Freaking chat hider check or something. Golja told me all. We previously tried to track down records of his mother, but came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully we can get somewhere this time. Here are these. Ah, so you spoke with quite a few different people as well. Let's combine all our findings and see what conclusions we might draw. So Zoalja brought a retinue of Landsguard to Yoselani, among whom was a female Mamulja. His mission was to rid the region of a Troll Vidral, and I believe it's safe to say that was the crisis in Uewatua he resolved. If some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, then they could have indeed gotten trapped in the dome. He also heard stories about the settlement in Uewatua. People lived there until a decade ago, and Zoalja made regular visits. If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers should have been ideal. And if this Mamulja woman had remained there, they would have had occasion to come in contact. I see. But what could Zoalja have been doing in that village? I think we can answer that question. In order to retrace Zoalja's steps, Raha and I spoke with a researcher who worked in orogenetics. He said that approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside Everkeep, per the king's direct order. This is the first I've heard such a facility. Only the Vanguard was believed to have been under the king's jurisdiction. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that was all we could learn. It's plenty to go on. Even if the work there was classified, any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. So if we look into the transportation records... Oh, she's onto something? There it is. The routes are full of detours and attempts at obfuscation, but large deliveries are being made to Uewatua, far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been any activity for years, though. It's likely the facility has been decommissioned. Do you think that's where my mother was? I can't say for certain just yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. This is amazing. Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure all of this out. Each piece of the puzzle may reveal little on its own, but when we put several together, the picture begins to form. And even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. A lesson I learned in another life. Oh man, girl, I had Tia learning lessons. So we'll be investigating the secret facility in Yuhiwatwa then. And this time, I want you to come along, Ulja. You're gonna take this boy with you? I mean, I guess we're here with them, so it's okay. Yuhiwatwa is on the other side of the lake. To get there, you'll need to take a hover cargo from the drift downs. Alright, thank you, Shale. Alrighty. Oh, sorry, Shale before I leave. Make your way down the drift downs when you're ready. Kaluswa will have a hover cargo ready for you. Alright. Are the drift downs not here? I guess not. Oh, okay. Oh wait, I had to go down. No, why am I going up? So the hover cargo will take us across the lake. I've never been over there before. It's still inside the dome, so I don't expect it to be too different from here. We'll likely encounter dangerous beasts, so the rest of us will go first. You follow when it's safe to do so, alright? Alright, be careful everyone. Dungeon! Dungeon time. So Yuhiwatwa Fuel Station. Alright, I think I'll go with actual people this time around. Don't think it should be a long queue since it's patch day, so... Oh, look at that. Instant queue. Ooh. Ooh. Zap. Alright, let's see the first boss. I believe it should be coming up here. Ooh. Four. Oh. Oh, shiz. Holy crap, that's huge. Ooh. Okay, we gotta get rid of these, I assume. Oh, there's more on the floor here. Probably gonna do the same stuff again. Yee. See, oh, I was gonna say the gear in this dungeon looks nice. The tank gear looks good in this dungeon. Ooh, what's that on the floor? Oh, 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 oh my. Oh my. Things have been going pretty well in here, huh? Ooh, big guy. How's the story so far? I think it's going okay. I mean, I'm interested to see what, you know, more about Beluja's mother, not father. Oh, look at this guy. Oversee Kenny Loca. Oh, well. He's kind of possessed, isn't he? So much for that guy. Free spirits. Oh lord, what? Oh lord, what? What in the world is this shiz? There's a spooky ghost around here? Phantom blood. Oh shoot! Oh shoot, don't step on that! Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh. Oh my god, I wasn't out enough. Oh, shiz, what? Well... I'm currently doing the new ZZ story right now. This character's got trapped in VR like SAO. Oh, they're still hanging in there. Uh-oh, that might be a problem though. Maybe I could have done shield before that thing came out. Hopefully I could have taken less damage. Oh, they got it. Oh. What in the world? Something's wrong, don't rush ahead. Oh. Oh! I'm gonna guess it now. The final boss is Momolja's mother. The mom. Galula's mom. I'm calling it now. What? What the hell is that? Looney Piatti? That's a Teraldvero? What's that doing here? Why does that remind me of the carbuncle? Not gonna lie. Okay. Holy fudge. Leperine loaf? He's loafing? What the hell? Ooh boy. Holy shiz! What the fudge? This bunny's going bonkers. What is this? Oh shiz. Holy. Oh shiz! Oh shiz! Oh shit! This is fudging wild. Sonic Howl? I assume it's Ailey? Yeah. Oops. That's an ugly bunny. Can I pet, please? Oh shoot, it's the other way. Woo! Okay. GG's. That bunny. Goodbye. For the dragoon said that was an interesting judge, and that was an interesting dungeon. we get? Oh, only the pants? Wait, is this shiz alive? Is breathing? Oh boy, this is not gonna be looking good.
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Vali Armanda.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility. The Tural Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject.
So they never felt the...
Though I expect Zoralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
Well, why am I going closer to the bunny? Am I petting it? Don't go closer to that bunny. Oh, echo.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual,
Oh, there's
I
Kiniloka.
instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Tural Vidral.
In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures. But in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
And what becomes of those who offer their souls?
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
Is that Zoralja's mom?
So, you've given him permission?
Teshalja, you will assist Kaniloka.
Tesilja.
As one of the Landsguard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments. You will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report to me.
Oh, she was a spy.
You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable. I will do as you command. But if Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliolal. That I believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close. So very, very close.
Huh?
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, And anything you desire is yours.
Is she in love with him? Was he her desire?
That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
Is it having a child? Oh, it's gone.
Are you alright?
Mm-hmm. He's set up? Wait, who was set up?
Teishalja. Could she be my mother?
Like the people in the outskirts said, few Mamulja lived in Yasulani. I can't imagine many other Ubiko women were trapped in the dome. That being the case, she could well be the one.
This observatory Kanaloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Teishalja
Fuzzy.
there.
Oh, is he in the FC now?
That's where we're going next then.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. Now that the danger is behind us, it's starting sinking in that how unsettling this place is. Hard to believe it used to be a village. That you should be able to peer into the Terral's past. I wonder what that implies for the beast's consciousness while it was sealed away. It seems that this Kiniloka was in charge here. From your recounting, he was quite dedicated to Zoolja. The villagers were not likely monitoring the imprisoned Terral at Zoolja's behest, and at some point, they became involved in the research of souls. Zoolja, you said her name? Her name was? I wonder what her story is. I wish I could go see into the past like you, and I could see people who are gone. Because there aren't any other Mamolja women here. For a long time, I couldn't even imagine what my mother looked like. But when I visited Toliel in Sum, I was finally able to picture her in my mind. And one day I hope she can see what she actually looked like as well. So use spell speed. Okay. Oh, it was cryo. While we've discerned the purpose of the research conducted here, the traces of it remain might afford us a greater insight into what came of it. Let us take a look around for information as well as the way to the upper level. Okay. Well, let's explore this dirty place. I'd assume this is like, I don't know, like blood or something? I want to look around here a little bit. Like dried blood. Ooh. Oh boy. What happened to the people here? Did they all leave? Or did we already meet them? I think they're all kind of dead. I think that people actually volunteered their souls for these experiments. Success was far from guaranteed, and even in the best case, they would cease to be men. Was their devotion to zoology so absolute? Anything in there? Those guys need a Snicker bar? Yeah! Little Angie over here. Especially this, like, look at all this. Oh, there's still some people in there. I wonder what Beck-Look would make of this research into transferring souls. Oh, there's a wrought iron gate. I'll talk to Whooplamont and then we'll keep going. The researchers likely moved between the upper and lower levels. Perhaps we can find a key among their belongings. It makes me angry to think that about what they did here. Okay. Alright, let's see what allies they found here. It won't open, and I don't think it'll yield to our soldiers either. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way and find the key. Oh, the key? The lift can be seen behind the wrought iron gate. As sturdy as it appears, the gate will likely resist attempts to force it open. The security panel is nearby. Perhaps a verification key will open the way. Verification key? Guess we'll go back here. A subject's journal. They're recruiting volunteers for a new experiment. I know I'm not as bright as the others, but they wouldn't laugh at me if I was stronger than them. This might be my chance. Soul transferred a few days ago. I can write. Can write good, yes? I'm good. Very good. Getting hard to control strength. Today bit off hand of feeder. Cannot help it. So strong. Oh. Hungry. Always hungry. Not control. Eat. I must eat. I'm eater. Must eat. You find nothing that resembles a verification key, perhaps you should search from elsewhere. Yeah, that guy needs a Snickers too. Supplies for the staff are neatly arranged within the cabinet. Among the various items is a manual outlining regulations and tranquilizing gas to be used in emergencies. You dig deeper. And find the verification key. Perhaps it can be used to open the iron gate. In here? Ah, okay. You found the key? Great, I'll call the others. Oh, we didn't try it out yet, but okay. All worked. It seems the key can be used to operate the lift as well. Up we go. Not gonna lie, this seems like a horror movie. It's like this whole environment is just a whole... Oh. So this is the observatory. I didn't expect it to be similar, but this is far cry from the temple that held Valley Garwanda. All this machinery appears to be still in operation. Expect there to be auxiliary systems in place to ensure the monitoring can continue even in emergencies. The warnings indicate various anomalies related to the seal's failure. Most likely, for a blessing we managed to fell the beast before it can cause harm. Alright then, let's see if we can find some clues about Golja's mother. Nope, Golja's skin. I think we can use this terminal. Shale taught me how. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. There's so much data. I don't know what we should look at. Perhaps you can narrow down the search by inputting the name Tishalja. Tishalja? Beep 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 beep. Ah, it brought up a lot of results. They all seem to say the same thing. Tishalja, Administrator of Experimental Treatments, Research Logs. This sounds good, doesn't it? Chances are the data is encrypted. Even if not, we will take considerable time to go through it all. Then let us take it with us to the back room and have Shale analyze it. Agreed. Alright, I'll transfer it to the storage device I brought. Smart kid. There, it's finished. Thank you so much for bringing me all the way here, everyone. If you're happy, then so am I. Besides, I was able to learn more about my brother as well. It was a fruitful adventure for the both of us. Aw. It seems safe to say my brother returned to Yuhiwatwa for Tural wanted its power, no matter the cost. I admit the Tural gave me a fright at first, but then I remembered who felled the mighty Valgamanda. Yeah, us. I'm glad we couldn't find what we sought in that abandoned facility. I'll soon not forget our visit to that facility. It was a troubling reminder of our depravity that can arise from the belief that souls are simply a resource to be exploited. Luswa is really good at driving the hover cargo. I wonder if I can learn how to drive it too. And here we are. The authorities will doubtless wish to be informed about the facility and its contents. First things first, let us deliver the data to Shale. Alrighty. Oh! Alrighty. Doo-doo-doo-doo. You found information on Golja's mother? Your lot never ceased to amaze. Having now spent some time in these harsh environs, I feel like I have a better understanding of how much of a steady presence Sphena was to her people. Golja had no trouble keeping up during the outing. He really is his father's son. From what I can see, things haven't changed much since the funeral. People are still listless like before. I've been thinking, it may behoove us to learn how to use his various devices found throughout Alexandria. Better late than never, after all. Today will be good hands with Shale. It was Shale who gave me the storage device before he left. She said that we probably need it, and we did. Welcome back. Ulja had already given me the storage device. It looks to be a wealth of data, all in which is encrypted, so I'll need some time to process everything. In that case, Alice and I might take ourselves around the city and check the people. Aye, the mood has us a bit worried. I don't know if there's anything we can do to help, but we'll see. Understood. I'll let you know as soon as I finish my work. Thank you. We'll see you again soon. Alright. Alice isn't wrong. The mood out there is still grim. Some of the Turali remember a time before they were dependent on a soul system. But even they're unsettled and wondering aloud if they'll have a chance to reunite with old friends and family before they pass on. Good reason too. The journeys home won't be an easy one for those who've grown old. That's why it's mostly being younger folk who have been leaving for Tural, ones with no elders to care for. Word of that problem has reached us in Toyal. My brother is doing all he can to see Zak Tural Railroad restored to operation, so that the people may come and go more freely. Unfortunately, tracks to only go as far as Vanguard, so some traveling by foot will still be necessary. So even the railroad would make things a sight easier, long before it's back in service. I couldn't say. When I left for this visit, Kona seems reluctant to make promises. But while Shale's working on the data, we can go and see the state of it for ourselves. To Shaloni Station then. I'll make sure to keep Kona informed. Okay. Ra and I will keep an eye on things here in your absent. I would be astonished if they were able to restore railroad service so quickly. The locomotive was nigh obliterated in its collision with the dome. Say hello to Kona for me. Sounds good. You have plenty of time while I work on this. Trust me. Okay. To Texas. A vow of resolve, and Zipsy Sakura to the boot. What can I do for you? We're hoping for some good news about the railroad. There's an increasing number of people looking to return to Tural that can't make the journey on foot. I see. As it happens, the vow of reason is also on his way here to take stock of the situation. Ah, scratch the on his way. Speak of the devil. Aaron Ball? Okay. Looking stylish. Looking good, Aaron Ball. Didn't our little Bun finally outgrow his old clothes? I can't. I had to say this. Stop that. As you all know, my previous attire was that of a gleaner, and I have chosen a different path. It was time for a change. Yes, Aaron Ball glam up. You're here about the railroad too? It was in my part for the sake that the original Dawn Blazer was sacrificed, so I felt it only right that I assist with its replacement. Speaking of which, I assume Lama Chi has explained the growing urgency of the need. What have you to report? The Lu locomotive was in the track for completion, but we're having difficulty pulling her into the station, in manner of speaking. You see, when we used the Dawn Blazer to get into the dome, urgency outweighed all our other considerations. But now we're back to our original problem. How do we run the railroad without upsetting the inhabitants of Mehua Hitsoin? That is, the Ronique. So the Hetsaru that follow them are none too pleased about their Hitso being spooked by the noise of the locomotive eater. The solution I devised to quieten the railroad should address that complaint. But a silent train presents a different danger. The Ronique will need to be deterred from wandering around the tracks. And I suppose we can't just blow the whistle at them, or they'll panic and be put off their grazing again. Weren't the rails plotted to avoid the Ronique preferred grazing areas, though? It's odd that they're getting so close in the first place. The Ronique grazing patterns have shifted since the tracks were laid. I am not certain why, but I tend to ask the people of Mewatsit zone for their insight. As a major proponent of the railroad, I have a duty to assist in this matter, and I too would hear what the Hetzaru have to say about it. They are the ones most affected, after all. I believe it would be best by consulting their leader, Wato. The rest of you can accompany us to the Hetzaru campment if you like. Man, I thought I was never going to see Aaron Vol ever again. But here we are. His new little outfit. Little bun bun boy. At least he's a cute little bunny, besides the one we fought in the dungeon. That's Kona, vow of reason, is it not? I scarce believe it. I think that all that can be packed up in a moment's notice to follow whenever the Ronique lead. A prior visit to Hetzaru is also on railroad business. Pray they do not take us for train enthusiasts. As committed as the Hetzaru are to tradition, they are amenable to the unfamiliar, or so am I told. Oh my god. Vow of resolve, vow of reason. I bid you welcome to our camp. But what brings you all the way to Mewat Hitson? I thank you for seeing us. Our visit concerns the matter of the Zaktural Railroad. You two have noted the Ronique's unexpected change in behavior then. My son, Shepetto, has been looking into the matter. Shepetto? Normally we expect the Ronique to keep their favored grounds nearby for a while. Yet, and despite a thorough search, we haven't found anything wrong with the quantity or quality of the grazing in Perionan and Yantane. Yet they refuse to keep where they usually would, instead of pushing westwards toward your railroad. I see no cause of this unseasonal migration. Nevertheless, should they continue to move west, we will follow. As any true Hetzaru would, I suppose. As you may have surmised, I am of Hetzaru descent. My parents traveled with the Ronique as well, though I myself have no memory of the experience. I was left behind as a babe, you see, during such a migration, one of many sacrifices necessitated by a nomadic lifestyle, I am forced to assume. A chance encounter with kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Toyal's markets, and that is where the dawn servant found and adopted me. I'd already been in the palace some time when Lamanchi came to join us. Like me, she has been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this Chinese child knew the brother, I swore I would always be there for her. Ah, brotherly, sister love, sibling. Truly, I have never heard of the Ronique choosing a path so arduous as force such a terrible decision, nor any Hetzaru willingly leaving their own flesh and blood behind. There must have been some exceptional circumstance. I cannot say. The idea of following in their footsteps that I might be better make excuses for their actions never much appealed to me. But if they had a good reason, wouldn't you want to know? Even if it might help you better understand the Ronique's current behavior. As is so often the case, you are correct. Though my discomfort with the Hetzaru way may arise from the fear of reopening old wounds rather than blind fervor for innovation, it would nevertheless see me repeat past mistakes. And to refuse to learn of the country's treasure traditions would make me a poor dawn servant indeed. Please, teach me of the Ronique and what they mean to you. I promise to listen with an open mind. You would be delighted. In the meantime, your companions are welcome to look around. Will you learn of the Hetsara culture with me? I should like to approach this with fervent curiosity, and then you and my sister share. But it would be useful to know whether I am, doing it correctly. Then it's settled. We'll learn more of the Ronique, and we'll have a look around the plains. And perhaps in the process we'll find the answers we seek. Oh, I love this too. My knowledge of the culture I was born into is from written accounts alone, and few of them at that. It'd be a joy to share our traditions with the new Dawn Servants, as we once did with GloomyYuki. The quickest way to learn about our way of life is to do as we do. I hope you're not above manual labor. I'm not of the most experienced, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I shall put forth every effort. That's all we ask. Take these tools. Oh man, hard labor. Now introduce yourself to anyone who looks busy and ask if we can help. They'll be happy to teach you on what you can do in exchange for another pair of hands to do it. Okay. Let us meet back here and later to share what we learned. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. You're learning about the Hetsara way of life, are you? I may have a thing or two to share, but rather than talking your ear off, let me test your powers of deduction. I find the answers much easier to recall later if I arrive at them myself. Ahem. Our Hetsara provide us with something that we use in medicines. Poultice and soap to drive away pests to stain our fires. What is it? Is it dung? Again? Sounds like there's a story there, but is indeed the correct answer. You discovered myriad uses for Ronique chips over time, each a boon to our way of life. There is a need our Hetsara always provide. So the poop, the chips. Nice to know. This won't do. The wind will go right through it, and me without my needle and Sino. Oh, these are precisely what I needed. I should be able to patch up the covering now. Given how we pack up and reassemble our tents, they're bound to get the occasional tear. Fortunately, the Ronique hide they're made of is durable enough that we generally needn't worry. Huh, okay. This is the one all the way over there in the south end. Is some fishing over here or something? Oh, it's a ruffled Ronique. As you shrug the Ronique's coat, you notice that portions are shaggy and tangled. This one's fur is a bit overgrown, but a good brushing should thin it out. Would you like to give it a try? You need the right tool to do it for the job. Mind you, a comb of the type you've used to would just get lost in a tangle, like as not. Gotta brush its fur. Ah, Geppetto sent a Ronique brush with you, did he? I like him. Now just run it through one little patch at a time, gently. Happy Ronique. Beautifully brush your Ronique until your arms grow weary from the prolonged battle with its coat. It appears much tidier now, though the same cannot be said of your clothes, which have acquired a new coat of their own. Nice. Well done. With less fur, our friend here will be more comfortable in the afternoon heat, and less susceptible to illness. Calm coat also makes it easier for us to identify injuries, should the need arise. Okay. My poor dress is dirty now. Okay, should be someone here. I'm afraid I finished up my task for the time being, but since you're so eager to learn about our way of life, why don't I tell you a bit about our migration customs? If you're here, you'll likely already know that the Veronique are our our guides, that we travel through the turning of seasons. We trust them to lead us to fertile lands with all we need to survive. But you may not know that sometimes the herd splits into two, bound for different paths. On occasions, we Hitsaro must also part with half of our number. You may also think it's strange and stressful custom, but over the years, it has seen us visit new lands and broaden our horizon as a people. This too is a wisdom of the Hitso. Oh, so maybe his parents had to leave him behind because they had to split up into groups? And I guess he was the uneven one? Or like, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking? You smell like grass in the wind. Which is a good thing, I promise. You can nearly be mistaken for one of us. You even look the part. I have to wonder how Valkona is getting on. I assumed he would be reluctant to get his hands dirty, but it seems his wish to understand us was sincere. Ah, there he is now. Oh, look at that! Apologies for my tardiness. I was tasked with grazing the Ronique, and ended up rather far afield. I found myself wandering hither and thither at my companion's inclination. To force us back to the trail seemed inappropriate. But how is your own work? Have you anything to share? The Ronique are treasured members of this community as important as family. It's our life revolves around the Ronique, but in turn the people really receive all they need. Indeed, the Ronique provide for the Hitsaro, and in turn the Hitsaro are good to the Ronique, just as family should be. Mine is not the only way, though at times I lack the experience to know otherwise. My inability to conceive of how a decision might be right does not mean it is wrong. My parents had the duty of the Ronique, as they did to me, and so I wonder if their leaving behind me was not so selfish act as I once believed. I have no way to know, of course, and regardless, this has no bearing on our present concerns. We are here in service of the people of Tural, after all. Nevertheless, I thank you for helping me find deeper meaning in what we've done today, and I will endeavor to remain curious, especially where the Hitso are concerned. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, Valkona. You're welcome among our herd anytime. Ooh, wow, banana blend. Yummy. I'm actually gonna choose that one. He's petting the Ronique. Hona, how did it go? It's going very well. I believe I finally understand the significance of the Hetso. They nourish the Hetsaro as they grow, and provide warmth and companionship in the harsh and unpredictable world. They are equal of any man, not beast to be tamed. Moreover, Runique are sensitive. Though we may treat their injuries or brush their coats to keep them hale, they must never ever be free to follow their instincts and seek lands where they might thrive. The Hetsaro will never cage them, and neither should we. To control their migratory patterns or capture those who wander too close to the tracks is out of the question. Then it's particularly important to advance our original line of inquiry. Fortunately, we were able to visit the Runique's once favorite grazing grounds. And as you were told, the grass looks fine, but the place is too quiet. It's not just the Runique. Even the birds and field mice have fled. You did encounter one pack of Triceratops, but they look to be passing through in a hurry. Is there another monster around here? Typically, this sort of behavior in the fauna would be associated with natural disasters, earthquakes, landslides, and the like. So the Hetsaro would have surely put two and two together, were the cause geological. I measured the area's ether to be certain. There was indeed nothing to suggest recent environmental disruption, but I did notice one anomaly. A strong etheric signature to the east, moving across the plain, albeit slowly. A large animal, perhaps? A powerful one, like as not, a predator, given the local fauna's behavior. One of the raptors we saw looked like it had a bite taken out of its tail. Something very large. Fangs. Is it a Tural Vidral? Can it be a Turuhetsu? Turuhetsu? Runique Reaver. In the common tongue, our people have several names for such creatures. Fangs that steal Hetso in the night is another evocative one. Runique can fend off many predators with their horns, but not the Turuhetsu. Their scales are tough as adamant, and neither horn nor arrow can pierce them. A well-toothed carnivore with a usually tough hide. I cannot recall any such fauna in this region. They usually roam the wilds in the northeast, and most herds keep well clear of them. I can't tell you why this one is far from home in its pack both. In any case, I believe the source of the Runique's consternation is clear, as is our next move. We must drive this reaver away, that they might return to their grazing lands in peace. Oh, he has a little charm in his backpack. I just noticed. Aaron Wall's backpack. Never fear. We will make certain that the beast threatens you no more. Pepperoni. Okay. Oh, solo instance. But it won't do us for running around in search of it without having made proper preparations. And if others returning to across the plain have spotted it, they might be able to inform us of its recent behavior and where it might be found. Your progress to the upcoming battle will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will... Okay, yeah. Da-da-da.
Help!
Uh-oh.
Odorahetsu is coming this way!
Right now?
It has beasts across the plains in a panic, and our Ronek are practically paralyzed with fear. We must get them to safety.
We can assist by helping to calm the creatures. Once they're less agitated, it should be possible to hurt them.
And after they're out of harm's way, we'll deal with the Ronek Reaver.
I suggest you remain here to attend to the Ronek when they arrive.
They'll be safe with me. Please, be careful out there.
Man, I was not expecting that voice from him. Oh shit, here we go. Squad is dropping in.
Make haste! We must protect the Ronek!
Oh, is that how you say it? Ronek? Not Ronik?
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
Fudge. I can't with the pronunciations.
There they are!
Where's the
They're
Tutsaro?
terrified.
Who to
We must do
Hitsaro?
what we can to soothe them.
Oh. They're shaking. Oh no. Pet, pet. Pet, pet. Snuffle.
That herd should be alright. Let's look for stragglers.
Okay.
The Ronek are to rally too. None shall be left behind.
Oh, here they are running.
There must be something up ahead. Come!
Oh shoot! Something's attacking them!
There!
These are no match for the likes of us.
Okay, we'll get to her thing.
I have you.
In a panic was clearly an understatement.
Damn, Kono's skills are fudging lit. Or is that how the new machinist skills are looking? Oh shit. Which one are you guys taking? Am I taking the middle one? Oh god. What's happening? Okay. Wait! Look! Make him be mine. Oof. What the fudge?
You're mine.
Alpha alligator. What's the alligator doing here? Oh, there's more? What the fudge? Oh, shiz, no. Oh, shiz.
All or nothing then.
Save them! Gonna! Hell yeah.
seems that did the trick.
Yay, they can go back now. Go, go, go.
For the father, at least. But where's...
There's that Tutu Hetzo. What in the world?
Look there! We've got a big one coming!
That thing's running around?
Impenetrable scales and wicked fangs.
I'm getting a feeling that's like a Tyrol
That's a
roll.
Ronak Reaver, and no mistake.
That's an ugly dog. No! Oh no! It's frozen! Stop it! No!
Not so fast!
Is that why his glasses were broken? Not the glasses.
Even should it cost me my life. I will save the Hetzo!
Oh, so it's not the Exart, it's the head soul. Everybody thought he was saying the Exart this entire time. I was like, what's a Grahatia?
Kona! Are you alright?
Damn, took it with the freaking gun?
Do not concern yourself with me. Get the Ronak to safety.
There. You've nothing to fear.
Looks away. Man, first we get an ugly rabbit and now we get an ugly dog.
Let's finish the job.
Not so nice monsters here.
I made a vow to our people. You shall plague them no longer!
Yes, Kona! Cat boys, rise up. Oh, okay. I was like, let me do my little skills here.
You'll find the vow of reason is not
Oh,
without
fudge
resolve.
my...
I have you.
Damn it! Not even a scratch!
Got like not even 1% in.
Buy me some time to think, will you? I have you. It must have a weakness, and I will find it.
He's thinking? Oh. Oh, don't you fudging and sneer!
Keep it busy. I need time.
Right. Go for the legs.
What? Oh, what kind of fudging? This shiz is on freaking Kona. Oh, it's on me too. Never mind. Like, huh?
Now we just have to keep it pinned.
Oh shit, she pulled that one. He's thinking, he's thinking, he's thinking.
A protective current of ether. But whence does it flow?
He's doing something?
I've got it!
Oh shiz. Oh?
One well-placed piercing round to the chest and...
Oh, this is it, this is it! Oh god!
You're done for!
Yo! Booyah!
That stemmed the flow of protective ether.
Holy fudge, Kona's badass.
There's nothing stopping us now. Still not backing down, huh? Fine with me.
Oh my.
Right on the mark.
Ether fall. Oh shiz.
We must disperse that ether ere the river recovers it.
Run!
This is going to hurt.
What are you talking about? We're fine. Okay, maybe... Get wrecked.
We did it. The Etso, are they?
I'm sure they're fine, you know?
The Ronek have all made it to Mehua Hetsuan. Hunters are scouring the area for any remaining threats, but the local fauna appear to have calmed down.
We cannot thank you enough for your timely aid.
You're welcome.
You, most of all, Bow of Reason.
God said thank you.
We feared you would be loath to take direct action, yet you didn't hesitate to put your life on the line for our Hetso.
I did no more than is a Dawn servant's duty. The ethereal conductivity of those scales is astounding. I dare say we could repurpose them to create a device that emits controlled pulses of ether.
Ether resembling that of the predator the Ronek fear most. It might work. If we struck the right balance, we would have the means to deter the Ronek from approaching the railroad without causing them undue distress.
Incredible! Kona, you've done it again.
That's our genius.
I must say, I was hoping I'd never have to see one of these again. Still haven't forgotten the last one. And it's been more than 20 years now.
Yeah, it's been 20 years since they saw the last one?
I had come as a trader to the camp in Lozeniheta. A camp that was obliterated in an instant by that monster.
Oh. Wait.
Lozeniheta. That's where the Pelupelu trader found me as a babe.
Oh no.
Please, can you tell me what you saw?
Shocked.
As I said, I had traveled there to trade with our fellow Hetzaro.
Don't tell
Like us,
me.
they followed the Ronek. And like us, they were visited by a reaver. The fiend struck like a whirlwind in the night. It was chaos.
Don't tell me he lost his parents that night.
I grabbed some token belongings and bolted in a panic, thinking only of getting as far away as possible. But even in my panicked state, I could not help but notice the young couple racing the other way, toward the fell creature.
Wait, what?
Well distracted, I heard one cry. Save our son! Save the Hetzo!
Was that his parents?
After that, nothing but the pounding of my heart and feet and Ronek thunder. I ran and ran. And as the sun broke the horizon, I found myself separated from both man and beast. Windborne words say that a group of survivors reunited with their remaining Ronek and have long since moved on.
Oh wait, maybe his parents are alive.
But still more were never seen again, including the brave couple.
Oh.
Or so the story goes.
And what became of their child?
I'm afraid I don't know. But if he wasn't with the survivors, even if he lived through that night, the wilderness wouldn't have been kind to a little one out on his lonesome.
Maybe not. But perhaps a passing Pelupelu would. And one day, even a done servant himself.
They didn't abandon him. They had to save him.
All these years, I was convinced that my parents had left me behind to follow after the Ronek. But now I see, they didn't abandon me. They were trying to keep me safe. I've wasted so much time resenting them, when in truth, they gave me everything I have today. It is thanks to them that I live to know the warmth of family, even after they were gone.
Oh.
And now that I am done, servant, all of Tuliyola is my family. A family I will always protect, as my parents protected me.
Man. I'm starting to tear up. Fudge. Getting emotional here. If Valkono counts us among his family, then he is a part of ours. You made felling that Hetsuro look easy. On behalf of the Hetso, I thank you. We certainly got more than what we bargained for when we set ourselves to solve our railroad conundrum. That's for sure. Can't imagine how Kono must be feeling right now. That Reaver. You don't suppose it was the same one that... To know that the Hetsaro is safe is more than enough. Yet, would it be wrong to hope that in protecting them, we also avenged my parents? It is at least that I owned it to them after all this time. Sipsy, I thank you for standing by me, as Dawn Servant and as a oft-perfect man beneath that mantle. Now, let us return to our attentions to the matter we came to address, shall we? We have removed the root cause of Renique straying from their favored grazing, and obtained tools to devise an additional precautionary measure, the silent whistle, as it were. This whistle will be capable of emitting pulses of ether strong enough that they will shy away from the tracks on instinct, yet not so strong as to drive them into a panic. If we achieve this, this will be far better than a traditional whistle, more effective and less stressful for the stressful creatures themselves. Let us return to Shaloni Station and begin to work on it. Then Walika and his crew will doubtless be relieved to finally have a solution. Now that the Hetsaro are taken to you, you'll have to come and see us again. I'm pleased to have seen my own eyes the wisdom and the courage of our new Dawn servants who used to lead this nation. I wish them all the best. Alrighty. This train will be ready in no time. A variety of artisans across Troll have come to assist in the railroad, so I foresee no difficulty in creating the whistle that Kona proposed. Oh. I always carry a spare pair of spectacles or two, as it can be difficult to find replacements outside the city. You wouldn't believe how many I went through during the Rite of Succession. My man? Bro has bunch of like pairs of spectacles in case that happens? He's so prepared. Look pleased about something. Good news for the railroad, I take it. Yes, indeed. So the Renique were avoiding a predator. Smart ones they are. And Valkono is not too bad himself. What was this whistle? What with this whistle idea? Sit tight. We'll have this train on the tracks before you know it. Let's go. Sit tight. No, just kidding. Yes. Train cutscene again.
We're ready to go.
Yeah.
Whoa! She looks as good as new.
If I had time to do a proper job, could have really made her shine. Had to cobble together the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here. But as far as the Ronek are concerned, we've spared no effort.
I keep seeing Ronek. Fudge.
From the ballast to the ties, we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
You and your crew have worked wonders. Our nation is in your debt.
Come now. If anything, credit's due to Tuliyola. It's thanks to the folk you recruited from every corner of the continent that we were able to get her up and running so quickly. Besides, the ethereal whistle's the true marvel. And we wouldn't have that without the scales you brought us. However grateful you are, know that we're even more thankful.
Ooh, yay! Clap, 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 clap.
Right. If we're done talking, let's put this train through our paces.
Let's do it. Bedtime's at Macy stream. Alright, have a good night, Lissa. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night, okay? Damn, look at Ereval. Look at how cool they are. Oh. Wait. Oh.
There's a Ronek up ahead.
Time to use a whistle.
Now, to test our whistle.
On it. Just point it in the general direction and...
Holy fudge, it works.
It's moving away. Meanwhile, our friends over there appear wholly unperturbed.
Yay!
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
A roaring success! In a quiet way, like. Then with your permission, Vow of Reason, the Shaktaral Railroad is back in service!
Yay! I expect that with the Reaver gone, the Ronique will gradually return to their old habits, and we won't be seeing many approaching the tracks. It is good to see that the whistle will be effective in the meantime, however. With that, I believe our work here is done. The fine people of Zaktural Railing can take it from here. Now anyone will be able to come and go from the dome as they please. I can't wait to spread the word in Alexandria. The folks that Valkona brought in to help rebuild the railroad have already returned home. I hope we can give them a ride someday. Just finished the new ZZ story. How far are you in the 7.1 story? I think we're nearing the end. So we found a solution to the Ronique, and not being like near the train tracks, and now the train can run smoothly to Alexandria to Tulial, basically, so people from Alexandria can visit their family in Tulial. But yeah, I think we're nearing the end though. Now that the test drive was given such a success, we can now breathe easy start hauling people to and from the dome. First Shaloni and then the continent. Watch out, Zaktural, here we come. I share the sentiment, but we just got a mountain of work ahead of us to ensure smooth operations. Time to get back to it. The efforts of all today have not gone unnoticed. Once more, I thank you. No problem. As for our own work, I trust you can handle the matters in Alexandria, Lamanchi. Alright. But how's the story in ZZ? Is it good? The new update, anyway. I gotta keep, like, freaking hiding my chat and hiding it. Well, it's possible that the shale made some headway by now, and regardless, we should spread word that the railroad's been restored to service. Shale? What do you have her working on? Gololja's mother. I'd feel the same in issues. I've felt the same. Some questions are painful to leave unanswered. Oh, fudge. Too soon. Too soon, Aaronval. Too soon. There's no cause to look at me like that. The Kakikwa we met may have only been a simulacrum, but her memory was real. I didn't search for what she left behind, because she left it with me. And I'll carry it always. Like that little pendant. It's so cute. A little keychain, actually. See? See? I just noticed that. That's so cute. Speaking of things you're carrying, is that a teeny tiny Kakikwa? What? No. Oh, Aaronval, why are you denying it? It is merely a token from Alexandria. Our friends in Oblivion will not take no for an answer, and I thought it was a good souvenir as any. Okay, sure, Aaronval. It's just a good souvenir to remember your mother, okay? Whatever you say. For what it's worth, I think it's a nice way to bring her with you on your travels. Exactly. Yeah, why did it get cloudy all of a sudden? Yes, well, you're off to the dome now, aren't you? Thought I might join you for a time, see if there's aught I can do for the people there. Much changed though it is, I still consider it my home. Of course, we can give you the full story on the way. Oh, okay, I guess he's coming with us. Yeah, it was like SAO Season 1. Wait, really? SAO. Man, haven't heard that anime in like ages. I think I only watched like Season 1 and 2 and that was it. I never went back. Yeah, some characters got stuck in a VR, couldn't get out. There was a hacker taking revenge on them and was trying to fry their brains. Uh-oh. He must be exhausted. Shall I nip out an energy tonic? So Zoralja was conducting secret research in Ihiwatwa. I have some memories of the place from my childhood. Also... Oh, he's not on. Got your back. We wouldn't want to keep Gololja here waiting any longer than necessary. Aaronval is wearing his Kakikwa. That makes me happy. Aw. Looks like we arrived at a good time. It'll learn more about Gololja's mother. A simple yet elegant solution, and thus the railroad back in operation. Meanwhile, she has nearly finished processing the data, and she'll be able to share her findings with us imminently. Oh hey, Ystrola! I am interrupting something, I gather. Ah, Ystrola, what brings you here? I've seen enough of the gate in the Sky Deeps to note for now, so I'm shifting my investigation to living memory. While there, I thought I would, well, have company of an expert on Electrope. I'll take a closer look at the place myself. I can join you once we finish there. Or here. Lest you fear I've forgotten, once I've made headway to living memory, the key in your keeping shall be the next subject of my scrutiny. Yeah, I guess if you need me, I'll be with you, Ischola. Or keep me on a leash or something.
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit.
Tantalizing?
But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Taishulja herself.
Oh.
While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Yes, please.
All right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
My name is Taishulja, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose. Mother? Officially I was a Virgin with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Tural Vidral that was wreaking havoc. After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Tuliyollal. I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course, one of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran. And in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life.
I see a new 8-person raid on November 26th. Hope that isn't a spoiler. Wait, a raid? Is that in ZZZ? Or...
When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within, and reunited with my commander. How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja?
No, FF14, wait. New 8-person raid? On November 26th? A new 8-person raid. Oh, do you mean Ultimate? There should be a new Ultimate fight this patch that's coming out.
I admired him.
Oh, she is in love with Zoralja.
His unwavering focus. He was a man of great passion.
Wait, she was in Tulyal. So this was in Tulyal. I read a patch note on Reddit. I don't know. I was trying to get informed about the game. Oh, okay. Like I said, I'm not sure if like seeing. I mean, I'm not against you finding out this new stuff about the game here, but but it's better to know, I guess, the beginning to know what's going on. But because considering this is spoilers for people who don't know it, but you're always welcome to try out this game. There's a free trial.
I I watched him, captivated by his intensity.
Intensity,
From
huh?
afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him.
Is she a stalker? Obsessed? Girl?
His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon. That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew. I knew. The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire.
No way. They actually did it?
Today. It should have been today. A new beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long.
Oh, it didn't happen.
I hold a future in my arms. If he could see him, embrace him, surely that would be enough.
Oh, so she already has Gloomyuki, but...
So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
Huh?
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
My...
Oh...
No, I can't. I don't know how. How could I? How? To raise a child, be a father. I don't. I can't.
Oh no, poor
No.
baby.
No. Get it away from me. Get that thing away from me.
Oh.
It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all.
Oh.
He'll come around. We'll be a happy family. Kanyunoka shouting for me. The research hasn't been going well. But I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where to hide you.
And that was probably the
That's
last
all of them.
we heard from her.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Glocha.
I'm fine, Lamachi.
This is too much for a little guy to handle.
Father and mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try. I can't tell if I'm happier now.
Oh.
but it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
You sure? I hope he's not hiding something. This is too much for a kid to handle. Oh yes, give him a hug, please. He needs it. Alright. What a mess. Mess indeed. If the dawn had not appeared, Chisholja's tale would have been very different. Yet whether or not she would have been happier, I cannot say. You may find it hard to believe, but until the rite of secession, Soralja was a good brother to me. Always. And I thought that Papa was the best father anyone could ask for. I don't want to think the time we spent together as family was a lie. But by the same token, the bitterness my brother harbored was all too real. Why leave such a record, you ask? I cannot certain, but I believe Chisholja simply wanted someone to know how she felt. To understand. No matter how brave of a face Gololja puts on, I expect that it will take him some time to come to terms with this. Yeah, for sure. He's a strong one, though. You didn't worry too much. Oh, okay. I'm always worried. Chisholja left written records as well. I'll compile them for his Gololja. Perhaps something in them will be of comfort. It's okay. I wanted to know more about my parents, and now I do. And I don't regret it. I have Lamanchi and Kona, and you, Sipsi. I'm not lonely now. Oh. It's better to know. Profound response for one so young. Though I wish he didn't have to be. Gololja is indeed wise beyond his years. Yet one never outgrows the need for dependable companions. It's unfortunate that he has you. Thank you, Shale. Because of you, I got to hear my mother's whole story. You heard it because you were brave enough to listen, Gololja. If you remember one thing, remember that. Aw, happy baby. Now then, having shared what I can at present, I'm ready to head to the living memory when you are. I'm planning to be thorough, so we'll need to stop for supplies on the way. That said, I promise we won't remain over long. I know we all have much more to attend to. For now, farewell. Wait, you don't need me? Don't you need my key? Okay, whatever. A word before you leave. Huh? Our network's already spending word of the railroad. We expected people would be clamoring to get on the first train back. Yet the reactions have been polar opposite. Scant few seem inclined to depart Alexandria anytime soon. What? When we spoke before, you said many from Toliel were eager to reunite with friends and family. Maybe they're concerned about getting through Vanguard? If so, we could take turns accompanying them. In any case, we need to speak with the people ourselves. Let's start at the Lay Node line 9. There may be people gathering in Praxis Park. Let's try there first.
The people look uneasy. Did something happen?
I don't know.
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
Oh, shiz.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right, and a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zaraljar's attack on the city.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware. It could happen to you, or me, to any of us.
Oh, God.
Then what are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
Huh? What? Huh? I thought she was dead.
What?
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset, and I don't know what to do.
Huh? What are you doing here?
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things right.
What is going on?
I don't understand. Sphene is gone. Forever.
What happened?
You there, Gussin. You were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
A funeral? For Her Majesty?
Are they losing their memory?
What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria.
What
Her
is
Majesty
happening?
walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
Something's going on.
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed? This is no way to live, not for us, nor our children.
I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution.
What?
All of us shall be made endless.
What?
I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like.
What?
Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone. But some of you received Neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all.
Oh, is this all planned?
One day soon,
who are you? You're not
Neo-regulators will be
Sphene.
called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
Who are you?
But only 5,000 of us?
You Victral!
Oh.
The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Yeah, BS. Something's going on.
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down, and then we'll talk.
So we're just gonna leave them be? What the fudge happened while we were gone? Fudge? You saw Sphene with your own eyes? Then, so it wasn't someone else. No, it has to be someone else. You've heard about Queen of Reason's proclamation. The rumor spread throughout the district like wildfire. There's not to report yet, but we have all eyes and ears out in the Everkeep and Heritage found. Sphene was erased. If she's back, then are the Endless... Seriously, what was that? Queen Sphene returned? How? Without the Meso Terminal, how does she propose creating new Endless? You must contact Vishola as soon as possible. Yeah, what the fudge is going on? You only caught the proclamation from a distance, but I can tell you that the message about Neo-regulators was received with utmost clarity. It couldn't have been Sphene. She should have been destroyed when the Meso Terminal shut down. Without a single Alexandrian to bear witness, presented with identical figure claiming to be their beloved queen, there's no surprise that they would believe that, choose to believe she's alive. Is she supposed to be dead or something? Technically, yes, she's supposed to be dead. In the base story of this expansion, she was kind of like, their queen. But she was kind of like based, she wasn't really a real person. She was kind of made up, like, as a person through memories of her, from herself in the past. So, in the end of all this, she's basically an Endless, which are basically, like, beings that are created by memories. But yeah, at the end of the story, she's kind of... Spoiler alert, he dies. She's no longer here. So, there probably is an imposter trying to act as fiend, trying to manipulate her people. When she should already be gone, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, something's going on. JJK. I don't know much about JJK, I don't watch it, so... Not sure what happens to that character. What is troubling, however, is that their denial that the funeral was held in her honor is as if their memories have been erased. Yeah, they have no idea that they made a whole funeral for her and everything. Given that the members of Oblivion remain unaffected, that was likely the work of the regulators, but by whose design? Someone smart enough to play at being the Queen of Reason. And that, guys, even if some suspect deception, most of Alexandria will be on our side. We need to find out who she really is. While I agree wholeheartedly, we should avoid drawing more attention than we already have. We must be patient until Bolivian's network turns up the lead, or until our self-proclaimed queen makes her next move. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Meanwhile, in living memory. Who?
Where am I?
Is this endless? But yeah, this is living memory.
Are they safe?
Living memory is basically where all the endless were. Until we kind of stopped that. So there should be no more endless. Wait, is this Fiend?
Why am I...
Or... In fear of death, the people turn to Queen Reborn, their fates to learn. Well, that's it for now, I guess. Until the next patch. A pity Stroller was not present for Fiend's return. A curiosity glance at the imposter's ether would have doubtless been enough to confirm our suspicions beyond a doubt. Well, we can't find out till next time. Jill said she left this machine running to process more of the data from the field station. Is it done yet? Well, that is for that. But actually, I think it'd be a good time to unlock the Alliance raid, since we're doing that on Friday. I'm still looking for members, though. I'm planning to do a pre-made 24-man. So... Oh, it's right here, right? Yes. Well, I'll do that, and then I'll end the stream today. But yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Final Fantasy XI, but this is what this raid is about. Say, aren't you Zipsy? That certainly saves me a lot of trouble. I was asked to find you on behalf of Lolja. Curious happenings abound in Mamoka Lake, and we thought one would, with your worldly experience, may be able to help us make sense of things. If you find the time and inclination to aid us, she awaits you in Mamuk. You'll find her west of the plaza in a large building near the two-headed statue. Okay. Ariana Grande isn't here. But I think that's a bot. I keep getting those messages whenever I stream this. Gonna remove that. Hello. Thank you for coming. Truth be told, I was unsure if I was right to call on you, but the trouble we now face cannot be overcome with our strength alone. It all begins when we found a fallen traveler in the sky deep cenote. For mercy, his wounds were not life-threatening. His kind is not a common sight in these lands. Tall and slender of build, with pointed ears. He has yet to awaken, but speaks in his sleep of strange things that make little sense to us. It was our hope that you might recognize something in his ramblings, or perhaps even jog his memory, once he regains consciousness. Might you be willing to speak with him? Sure. Malaja, the traveler stirs. Very good. If you would be so kind to bring him here. Oh. Hi. We are glad to see you're awake, and in good health besides. May I ask you your name, traveler? My name, I'm sorry, I can't remember. It would seem the fall has affected his memory. In any case, his presence here is completely a mystery to us. His armor, the only hint as to whence he came. Does anything about him strike you as out of the ordinary? Oh, let me guess, you're from the Final Fantasy world? Definitely not from here, that's for sure. Looks like your typical adventure to me. Not much different from any other Elizan I met. Or would that be Eldite? An adventure? Me? I remember. I am an Elvon. An Elvon adventurer. Is that what they call an Elvon? And you're Mulja. Could it be I've come to Mamuk? Wait, if I'm a Mamuk, then I must have been taken prisoner. What? The head tilt. To so readily believe us enemies. Perhaps he's come from land unfamiliar with our customs across the salt. Well, that's kind of true, but he could be from Eorzea. We've no way to know for certain, in which case... Oh. Malaja, you must gather our strongest fighters at once. What's happening? Why? What's happened? Golojaja's shade has returned. It's been sighted near Gogdrak's descent. Golojaja has engaged the operation, but I fear the worst. Oh, shiz. The Val Resolve's companion. From the feet of the Brotherhood. I suspect you would understand the graveness of the situation better than most. In recent days, the late Dawn Servant's shade has been seen wandering the woods of Yaktiel. I have reason to believe it was invoked in like manner to the one used in the feat. Only a privileged few of the Buina should be privy of the knowledge to require to perform the rite. The culprit will be found in time, but we've a more pressing matter at hand right now. You must hurry and inform the Lance Guard. Okuljaja requires reinforcements. Oh, jeez! Run! The Dawn Servant's shade. I fear he may not hold out until the guard assembles. I am loath to ask such a favor, but would you aid Okuljaja in this battle? Of course! I am your debt. Gokdrag descent is on the west sphere. Please go and help my son. Alzamian? Or Elfon? You going? Ooh, Jaja? Uh-oh. No! Don't hurt the Momuja. Oh, shiz. Oh, okay. Oh my god. I had to go so far. Wah! That was a really bad one. Sorry. There's some tense fighting going on here. Oh shit, Okuljaja. Pathetic. And you dare call yourself blessed siblings? Not bad. You might actually prove a challenge. If you've come to help, best stay on your guard. He's not alone. Who's with them? Show yourselves. Oh. Hello? Nice fist you got there. What's this? Another monster in need of slaying. Don't worry, I'll send them packing. Excuse me? Here I go. Oh, shiz. Nullifying dropkick. Oh, no you don't. Oh, shiz. Thanks? I can't explain why, but something told me I had to be here. Ah, not bad at all. But it'll take more than a couple of Tauruses to stop me. Taurus? Are you daft, girl? You can speak. A shame you don't seem to have any manners. The name's Prishe. I don't know how to say it. You do well to remember it. Prishe? 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 Oh, fudge, dude! Looks like I win. What? 1 Taurus down, 1 to go. Hope you're ready. Oh, shiz. What's this? Yeah, at ease, Bruche. You've come to our task. Come. Whatever you say, Olmia. Olmia? Who? Olmia? What is she talking about? Bruche, wait. Please don't go. Oh? The hell? I'm guessing words of the Dawn Serpent Shade is what brought you here. I don't know what that girl has to do with all of this, but she's clearly aligned with whoever summoned them. Our way remains open, though there's no telling where it leads. Even so, they cannot be allowed to return. We have a duty to protect this forest, and I'll not see it torn apart by some two-headed imposter. Let's hurry after them, brother. Watch over that one, won't you? Alright, be careful, Boko Jaja. Oh, I'm so worried. Bruche, what's happened to you? Oh my god, there's so many people, yeah. Oh, the music though. Everything is still hazy, but I recall fighting alongside that girl. You were comrade in arms, I think. But something was clearly wrong with her. She's not only mistook me for a monster, but she called her two-headed companion, Olmia. The Olmia I know is an elven Roman, a far cry from the reptilian fiend we encountered. Something dark has taken hold of her, clouded her mind. I have to go and... Well, clearly you're injured. I'll go after Bruche. You're not going anywhere with those wounds. But she needs me. I'll go. You would go in my stead? I don't know how to thank you. Stare. Blink, blink. I recognize that look. The eyes of a woman who's seen more than fair share battle. Despite what Bruche has done, she was a dear friend to me, I'm fairly certain. Have care, friend. There's no telling what lies beyond that portal. Okay. But that will be for Friday. If that's for Friday. It was actually quicker to unlock it than I expected. That mahis. Let me go pet it real quick. Alright, but yeah, that will be it though for the stream. But I hope you guys enjoyed the story and a little bit of the Lion's Raid. But we'll be doing that on Friday. And hopefully have the people for it by then. But tomorrow I'll actually be doing more FF14 for the next 2 days. We're gonna be doing our weekliers for Raid. but I'll be trying to study in the meantime, so... But yeah, that will be it though. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!